channel. And, radio stations around the world are terrified of that. But the actual studies prove people turn it off. Or they avoid the radio for 20 minutes for the news segment, but yet on a questionnaire they say they want news. So the audience is impossible to please.
Absolutely.
And I'm not sure I want to please everybody. I think that my show is probably going to get me in trouble. So maybe it's better that this is an elite group. It's a select group. You got to have the certain... Like that. That's the secret knock to get into the Rocket Radio Show. You need a pass. You need a key. You need a code word. So, anyway, this is a pretty thorough show today. I just slowed the show down, sorry. The first thing we're going to do a little bit of news, but we do have a very lengthy video clip we're going to lose a ton of the hyperactive people. You're not going to be able to sit through it. But for the intellectuals, on the back side of the video clip, we're going to have some discussion, and we're going to get to that later on. But the first clip we want to talk about today, did you see Dennis Rodman? Oh my God, let's roll that clip. Listen to this.
The family of Kenneth Bay, and to say, let us know why this man is being held, that this is wrong, that he is sick. If you can help Dennis, will you take the opportunity?
Watch this. The one thing about politics, Kenneth Bay did one thing. If you understand, I got it. If you understand what Kenneth Bay did,
yeah.
Do you understand what he did?
What did he do? You tell me.
Country.
You tell me. What did he do?
No. You tell me. You tell me. Why is he held captive?
They haven't released any charges. They haven't released. They haven't released any reason.
Listen. Let me do this. I would love to speak on this.
Go ahead.
You got 10 guys here. 10 guys here. They have left their families, left their damn families to help this country as a sports venture. Got 10 guys, all these guys here. Do anyone understand that?
We do, and we appreciate that, and we wish them well with cultural exchange.
No. I'm just saying, no, I don't give a what the, I don't give a rat's ass what the hell you think. I'm saying to you, look at these guys here. Look at them.
Yeah, but Dennis, don't put it on them. Don't use them as an excuse for the behavior that you're putting on yourself. You just basically were saying that Kenneth Bay did something wrong. We don't even know what the charges are. Don't use these guys as a shield for you, Dennis.
Listen. Ain't no shield. I got it. Let me do this. Really, I'm gonna tell you one thing. People around the world, I'm gonna do one thing. You guy behind the mic right now, we are the guys here doing one thing. We have to go back to America and take the abuse. Do you have to take the abuse? Well, we're gonna take it. Do you, sir? Let me know. Are you gonna take the abuse? We're gonna get it. But guess what, Joe? One day, this door is gonna open because these 10 guys here, all of us, Christy, Ben, Dennis, Charles, all these guys, everybody here, we could just open the door just a little bit for people to come here and do one thing.
Okay, so what do you think? Everybody's beating up on the guy because he's drunk. It looks like he needs some chapstick. His lips look really dry. Maybe it's dry over there. Get kind of dry lips. And then once again, he's got the multi-piercings.
Well, okay.
Interesting. Very tribal, spooky.
You and I talked about this on the phone prior to me coming back into the studio, and one of the things that I said...
That's right, through the phone, through the glass, right, when she came to visit. Go ahead, sorry.
What I did say is I think that Dennis Rodman could be considered a terrorist because...
interesting.
Yeah, because, he's going over there to North Korea, and he is supporting things going on over in North Korea, and I think he should be on somebody's watch list for sure. Number 2, the piercings. Remember him. He's got the crazy-ass hair. He's got the different colors. He's got the shavings in his hair. But he was drunk or high.
Now he has shavings in his hair? Like hamster shavings? Like that green stuff? No.
No. Like he shaves, designs...
Oh, shavings. Shavings, I get it. You know, that's come up twice now, because someone at a Halloween party said they had to go out to the car to get their bedding. And I was like, what are you, a hamster? Okay, look, I got two thoughts about this, okay? First of all, he's a genius. He's a genius, because one, just think of the North Korean translator. What the hell did he say? And meanwhile, these really mean dictator guys are like, what's he saying? What's he saying? You know, in Korean, North Korean. And the North Korean side is like, he says... super leader, very good, right? They don't know, and he don't know, because it's like, I mean one, hold on, let me do this. Listen, okay, well, let me tell you, the guy's a genius, because what he said was, one, hard to understand, and two, which saves him, and two, simply what he's saying is, look at the 10 of us, we're sacrificing our time and money to go to North Korea to teach these North Koreans basketball. Not a white guy amongst them. Okay, white guys, another reason to feel guilty. But the black guys go over to North Korea, they're teaching them basketball, and he says, maybe it will open the door. You see, the door, like Jim Morrison said, in through the outdoor. Go in like Jane Fonda, hang out with their basketball team, make cozy with the dictator, maybe, crack a nut a little bit. Pretty soon, we're selling them like lighters. Bit lighters. Those are helpful. Those are useful. Maybe we can sell them tea bags. They're not into tea over there, I don't think. So that tea bags would be... And then slowly but surely, build up some money going, flow. Pretty soon, they collapse. And then they start having a successful democratic republic just like the United States.
Because of basketball?
It's possible. The Globetrotters did that. You go there, it's innocuous, it's not threatening, it's not military. You can because he's a superstar, super duper athlete that everybody knows. He can wiggle through the 38th parallel and get into North Korea without getting shot. And then Dear Leader really likes him, so he can give Ching Gong the wink wink, and they know, hey, scoot the skeletons out of the way, it's time to play basketball, right?
I have never heard you be supportive of professional athletes before. I'm really surprised by this.
Well, in this particular case, Dennis Rodman is a genius, because he's actually in North Korea, and these people over there don't play, okay? I heard that the guy killed his uncle with 150 wild dogs.
Yeah, I was just going to say.
With 5 other cohorts, stripped naked, thrown into a pit, with dogs, 150 dogs that were starved for 3 days. But if you take an average dog and how many kilograms of food it can eat, and you divide it up by 5 men and what they might weigh, shit, it is 150 dogs. Well, it took an hour.
I was also going to say, I hope that Kim Jong-un doesn't invite Dennis Rodman over to his house to see his dogs, because...
I think that I'm sick of the old paradigm. I'm sick of being the cop. I'm sick of being in charge. I'm sick of the United States meddling in everyone else's affairs. I say, all I see from the military in South Korea is one big giant fucking party down there. I know you guys stood some bad watches and stuff, but most of all, it's just party central down there in the Philippines. And milking, I say close South Korean bases. If they're going to attack, let them attack. It's on China's back. We're going to play this game that North Korea... North Korea has like 900 ambassador advisors from China to North Korea. It's basically a Chinese province. Dump it on their doorstep. Tell them, threaten them. Tell them we're not going to take any more mop and spray from you, fucks, until you take care of this North Korean thing. And then all of a sudden, Dennis Rodman, yes, hey, we wanted to give you a call and let you know that the door is now open. Let's just take away all the sanctions from them and let the money flow. People want freedom and liberty. That's all there is to it. It's a popular uprising around the world. People want freedom and liberty. Let's get America and, oh my God, these evil NATO mother effers off the rest of the world's back and take the brick off the brake and let the accelerator go. The United States is strangling the world. We have no moral rights to be having sanctions on either Iran, Cuba, none of those guys. Well, that's not our job. It's pathetic. Liberalism. Or neocons. Oh, Rocket's a right-wing conservative, loved Bush. It's Bush's fault. Nah, you got that all wrong. And you know what a libertarian is? It's a conservative that likes to smoke pot. I'm just telling you. And then, and what's a 30-year-old Democrat? A Republican. Who's a Republican? They're about to announce that amnesty bill, and that will be the coup de grace. Off goes the head of the United States. It's not going to be the Muslim invasion. They'll come in later to pick up the scraps, Sam. It's serious, Sam. You're looking at me. You don't believe me. Well, I called it. What's the next clip we have before I drag the show down anymore? What else we got going? Oh, Christ. This is a good one. Now, I don't know if you ever watch him, but it's a black preacher, Reverend Manning. I watch him all the time. I think he's hilarious, and he makes some great points, and he's always crucifying Obama, and I think it's a very interesting study in the surreal. Anyway, he believes, Sam, that an IAMS commercial is promoting beastiality.
Oh, I know where
and here's the clip. So we'll be right back. It's a couple of minutes. Here we go.
Very attractive young soldier, white, being young and sexy in a military uniform. And her dog greets her lovingly. And all the time this is happening, the announcer, the voiceover, is talking about how wonderful IAMS dog food is. And it's a great thing for pets. And finally, the finale of this commercial is this huge dog, when standing on his hind legs, is as tall as 6 feet and is taller than she is. And then finally, she lays down on the ground outside of her house with her legs wide open in the Victorian sexual pose or posture. And the dog then, he just mounts her as if he is a man. And the place where his genitals will be intersect with where her sexual intersection would be, her vagina would be, and they're both, she's grinning and the dog is very happy, but he's on top of her as if they're in some sort of a sexual love event. And this is a subtle, if you will, subconscious, if you must, promotion of beastiality, and it's just putrid. It is beyond pathetic that the television commercials are showing this before live audiences, especially children. I'm going to let you listen to what I've just explained, and then I'll tell you what the Bible has to say about this. Roll that clip, if you will, please, sir.
Rocky had no idea why Dawn was gone for so long, but he'd wait for her forever, for any reason, and would always be there with the biggest welcome home. For a love this strong, Dawn only feeds him IAMS. Compared to other leading brands, it has 50% more animal protein to help keep Rocky's body as strong as a love that never fades, if he ever lets you leave again. IAMS. Keep love strong.
Keep love strong. With this dog with his genitals right at her vagina, and he's as big as a man, one of the biggest dogs I've ever seen without being a Great Dane. They selected this dog because of its size, and then trained this dog to put his sexual organs, his genitals, right where her vagina is as she opens her legs in this Victorian posture. This is crude. It's lewd. It's contemptible. It's ungodly. It's disrespectful. But it's also an introduction to bestiality. And you see a sexual, the way, and they're using the term love, and she is just fully surrendered, as if she, with her arms back, and she's laying on her back. This is beyond. This is beyond the bestiality, because it's being presented to the entire world as a way of life. My friends, IAMS dog food, for whatever reason, promoting bestiality needs to be brought to task. There needs to be a boycott of every Christian, every God-fearing person, that they would never purchase IAMS dog food products again. Do you know what this suggests to little girls who maybe they've got a dog and not so big as this